Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fair while since I've posted anything to YouTube. Been rather busy, opened shop number 3, and other things going on in my life. So I thought I'd start back with something quite basic, filleting fish. There's multiple different ways to fillet fish. This is one of the simpler ways. So I have a snapper here, South Coast New South Wales snapper, about 1.35 to 1.4 kilo, and as you can see, I cut from the back of the head behind the fins to the body cavity, then run my knife along the backbone gently. I want to make sure that I'm not leaving any flesh on the bones, so I have to feel the bones with the point of my knife, and you can see that I'm cutting with the point. I'm not using the length of the blade. The point of the knife is doing all the work, and I'm going from side to side. I'm not just cutting in one direction. You can see how I'm peeling it back as I'm filleting, so I can see what I'm cutting, and running my knife along the bones. I haven't taken that fillet off. It's easier to fillet the other side if you still leave it attached. So run the knife along the backbone just to clean it up a bit and make it easier. So taking that off, if you use a bread knife, it helps cut through those hard bones, the thick bones at the throat. Fish under about 3 kilos you can cut through with a filleting knife with a fair bit of effort, but above 3 kilos you need to use a bread knife or a cleaver even. So I've taken that fillet off completely. You can see how the fish is sitting a lot flatter, so that will be more difficult to fillet now. Turn the fish round so it's comfortable to work with, and you see again I'm putting the fillet back underneath on the other side, so it's up from the board, raised up a wee bit. Run the knife along the backbone, and this is demonstration speed, so it's a relatively simple skill to acquire, very useful to have, particularly if you're going fishing yourself. And you can get your fishmonger to fillet fish for you, often at no extra charge, but make sure you keep the bones. The fish head and bones are marvellous for making stock, making soup. And you see again, running along the bones and making sure that I'm not leaving anything on the backbone, so there's no flesh left on the bones. It's if you take a bit of time, particularly the first few times that you're doing it, it's worth filleting in a leisurely fashion so you don't waste any fish. Cutting again with the bread knife, so it looks awkward. Notice how my left hand is well back from the knife. Always be safe. And you can see here how there's hardly any tears on the fillets, and there's nothing left on the bones. Enjoy.